Hello there. On this episode of the 411 from 441, I'm just going to do some reflection on my first week in my new county. I am working at Banks County High School in Banks County School System, located in Homer, Georgia. And Highway 441 is my daily commute from my home in Athens to where I work. And as I travel in on this Friday at the end of the first full week with students, I wanted to think about what this experience is meaning to me and how I feel about working here. Let's start with some shout outs. I'm going to try not to say names for anonymity purposes, to respect people's digital identities and privacy. But I will say that I have a department head who is amazing. She and I already have this tremendous rapport. She smiles all the time. She dresses super cute. I just gotta plug you there because I love the dress to dress casual with all. I mean, everyone at this school looks fabulous. Mwah, you look marvelous, darling. Then we'll talk about the co-teacher I've been paired with this year. She is a venerated member of the community of educators who retired, I believe last year, and then returned this year, has changed her content area from, I want to say, either history or social studies to English language arts, and has gone from lead teaching for a full career of this profession, and is now returning to assist as a co-teacher and working directly with me. And this particular woman is amazing. She has already collaborated with me, and week one established a strong presence in the classroom. I feel challenged by her. She is bringing what one of my previous counties called, she brings the vigor to the rigor. And she's going to help me, I can already tell this year, in organizing my thoughts and streamlining my processes and methodologies to make sure that we're covering the material that needs to be covered in the time that it needs to be covered, and striving for student achievement. And that's awesome. I'm very excited. The rest of my English department are all tremendous collaborators. In week one, I've already been building friendships. I've already been joking around and laughing a lot, and have seen a very playful and supportive development to all of my relationships with them. Then I'm going to move on to, at this school, we have a quote-unquote librarian, that's old school terminology, who is truly a new school, new age media specialist. And it's really refreshing to see how wonderfully prepared this individual is to deal with any issue that you could imagine arising from technology, and any process that relates to online usage. I've started a master's in instructional technology and put a pause on that, but it's a passion of mine. Tech and toys and streamlining processes through apps and web usage. And this particular individual, I can already tell, is going to be an excellent resource for me, and she is already challenging me to up my game and be on point, and that's exciting. The rest of the school, the faculty and staff, lots of smiles, lots of individual interactions with folks that are checking to see how my first week has gone. I feel supported and blessed. The administration at this school are so reasonably humanized, both in their interactions with the faculty and staff, but also, and more importantly, with their interactions with students. These gentlemen that I'm working with are truly globally mindset They have global mindsets. They have the perspective that they're bringing to their positions. Not only are they seemingly professionals in the regard of they are on point with all of the communications and the texting of the dissemination of calendars and all the testing and the schedules and everything that I've seen the boss's job, and I don't want it. But when they interact with the kids, there's again this sense of community. They've known these students for years and smiles, and it seems kind of like an uncle, nephew, and niece kind of a situation. And the feeling I get is noogies. That's just the feeling I get. I love it when you don't have to rule authority in classroom management and in dealing with students with an iron fist, and you can rely more on interpersonal relationships. And these gentlemen seem like they're on top of it. And then with everything else that I could go on and on and on about, I just want to wrap up by saying that I am so impressed with the big boss lady, the principal at this school. It is so refreshing. I have worked hard for other principals because I believed in their mission. I believed in what they stood for. In particular, I put 3 years into my last school, and it was more than challenging on so many levels, and I don't want to get into any of that. And I try to rise above the negative things that I certainly could say about my experience in that building. But the principal at my last school was just as inspiring. And this woman has an open door policy, is always willing to support her staff, seems to streamline superfluous word usage and communique. I love that this school is very efficient with their emailing, and they're a Google-based facility, and a lot of the shared documents and Google Drive it's so efficient. I just love this county. I feel as though over the course of, I suppose, going on 10 years, if you include my overseas experience and so on, but with all of my experience in education, I have this, private list of this is how I would do it. And it just seems like this county, in so many regards, and my experience with the individuals at this school, they're doing it the right way. And I'm not sure if it's because it's a microcosm and they only have one primary, one middle, one high in this district, and because of the scale of the county, they're able to accomplish more. I don't know if it's just due to the tremendous leadership that seems to just pour blessings and support from on high. But for whatever the reason, I am super excited to be here and feel an excitement for this profession and my career that I honestly have not felt since I was new to this profession and a greenhorn coming from college and first stepping into the classroom. So, cheers to everyone.